On behalf of our partners and the team, I'm delighted to welcome you to this year's event with a thematic focus on ecosystems. The event is co-hosted with our partners PricewaterhouseCoopers, Uitvoeringsorganisatie Bedrijfsvoering Rijk, as well as CA Technologies. Ladies and gentlemen, last week Thursday, the Dutch television program De Wereld Draait Door, as well as print media such as The Guardian, picked up on a Dutch-German study on a massive decline of insect populations. The abundance of flying insects has plunged by 3/4 over the past 25 years. How sensitive our ecosystem is shows the fact that the pollination of bees and honeybees contributes to 1/3 of our food supply, and a variety of crops and seeds which provides further food source for further species in the ecosystem. We depend on each other not only for our survival in the present moment, but also in order to survive and thrive in the future as well. One day later in the same show, Antoinette Herzenberg presented bacteriophage, a potential targeted replacement for antibiotics, which shows that there is more solutions out there which we need to better understand and connect to, because they are not known in our society. Due to an increase in population and technological advances, the changes around us are happening so fast that we need to find better ways in addressing them. We need to have better models to understand and work across organizations, just like in agile teams. Similar to bees and the interaction within an ecosystem, many of our organizations need each other to work together. But the question, how, is often difficult to answer. Let's take a few example themes which we are addressing today. So like tech trends, cybersecurity, IT talent, and knowledge growth. For example, cybersecurity. The increased connectedness and processing speed of information challenge our security environments. This development impact government's ability to adequately respond to potential security threats. National security needs to adapt to technical, social, as well as cultural innovations. Today, a hacker behind a computer can deliver more damage than a stealth bomber. He only has to infect one single honeybee, a computer, for example, to destroy a whole beehive or population. Yeah? So countries' digital infrastructure. Knowledge growth and innovation. So entrepreneurship and innovation is nowadays the key success, not only for companies, but also for municipalities, knowledge centers, and the development. The example of the biophage at the Wereld Draait Door shows that we need to find better ways to connect to this knowledge. While much of that knowledge is tacit and can only be shared through interactions, we still try to bridge a lot of that using bureaucratic communication across the organizational silos that we created instead of communicating. And tech trends such as augmented and virtual realities, blockchains, Internet of Things can help addressing societal challenges. Think of initiatives at Leiden University like Humanity X or the Peace Informatics Lab, which use data-driven innovation to help addressing some of these challenges. So think of the World Food Program using specific credit cards instead of delivering food to countries in need, because they found out in many cases they can buy more specifically things that they need. IT's talent scarcity. Recent CIO surveys found that an astonishing 65% of CIOs said that hiring challenges are hurting industries. CIOs might have great ideas, but they can't get the people to work on them. So it's a growing problem. Beyond data science, security, and cloud computing, there are many resources across organizational boundaries that we can share. Bottom line, we need to find better ways at understanding our ecosystems, and we need to be faster at it. So technological evolution shapes our security landscape, the need for skills in our organization, and the way we create and share knowledge. But this complexity is growing so fast that we need to find better, more responsive ways to adjust the way we work together. So not only improving the products and services we work across our organizations or individually, but also the way how we work in these organizations and how we lead in these organizations. In general, universities have three main missions. So that is research, that is education, and that is impact. But because we like to do research, and because many of us have to do education, the impact side is usually more on the low side. So this event is hosted as part of the Agility Lab within the Center for Innovation, and we basically take these 3 missions and we turn them around. So while we also do education and while we also do research, we are mostly on the impact side of things. Within the Agility Lab, we cross the boundaries of society with the change agents, with across the researchers, while we learned about agility in teams with methods such as Scrum, and we learned how to do this across enterprises. We would like to take this one step further today, looking at Agile ecosystems. Thus, how to be agile across the boundaries of organizations. We don't know exactly where it's going, but we feel that it's important to collaborate better, and we feel that it's better to actively experiment and drive that change, following practice what you preach. We want to be the front runners to make our work more effective and more sustainable and more fun. With today's events, we have a fantastic opportunity to create bridges across the public and private sectors, across society and academia. In the past editions, we received many compliments on the program, the keynotes, and the workshops, but we missed the interaction across the participants and the unique group of problem owners and change agents and researchers. This is something that we would like to address this year and put more interactions to the front. So we hope to engage with you all in a conscious and constructive dialogue to identify such ecosystems across the present conference teams, to create a network of enthusiasts, and to share the knowledge across problem owners, change agents, and researchers. Please have a good debate.